Hello, little mommy. I made this for you. You want some of my pie, little mommy?
Oh.
And
Thank you.
this is working? It's working.
Party God.
YouTube was saying we should put more of our feet in the clips.
No. I'm good.
Well,
Hi guys, I'm Elle Parker.
I think we consider it.
No.
I'm Devon Young.
And this is Party God. Woo! Today we have such a special guest. His name is Demi Adejuyigbe. And what a star.
Yeah, legend.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't want the episode to end. We went long.
I know, we did. Well, he's a riffer.
He's a riffer. You know, he's good. He's a pro at yapping.
Yeah, and we had some apologies to make at the end, which you will hear at the very end of the episode.
Well, how was your week, Devon? We went to a party.
We did go to a party. Yeah.
Yeah. Something happened.
Something really beautiful happened.
Devon and I were just standing by the bar, and then this young man walks by.
And we were mid-conversation, and I stopped you. We were talking to our friend Dana, and I was like, you guys, because
And we just like turned, and it was just this beautiful guy, and we were both like, Devon and I just stopped talking, and Dana saw us just kind of like
Slow
stop
motion.
talking and stare at him.
slow motion, like mouths agape.
Yeah, and he was just like, hey. And it was so hot the way he said hey, and we were like, whoa. But then like afterwards we were like, wait, is he gay? And then we were like, wait, is he 21? And then we just we're going to start a reality show called Gay or 21.
Gay or 21.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a really good show.
Yeah.
And people get to figure out. Because, like, you know, it's like, stop confusing me.
What are you doing?
It's like, why are you looking so beautiful out here?
No,
like
absolutely.
That? You know?
Yeah, and maybe we were in the wrong. If he's 21, we apologize.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be at that party.
Our bad. Don't be at the party. It was a party for adults.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll get us, but it was truly beautiful. Our friend Dana was like, I have never seen something so.
Yeah. She was like, what happened to you guys?
Like, I tipped you off, and then you immediately were on the same wavelength, and she was like, you guys just both stopped mid-sentence to stare at this guy.
I mean, imagine being him where you just walk up and you see people go,
the power.
Yeah.
The power.
He knew.
Yeah.
He was posing.
And for the record, we didn't mess with him, because
he might have been gay or 21.
he might have been gay or 21.
That's why we have the show.
And that's why we have the show. It's a kind of a sexual frustration outlet for us. Yeah.
Because
So don't come for us, because we didn't do anything.
We didn't do
about
anything. We
it.
just looked.
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. Is it a crime to have eyes?
You would think.
You would think, and you know we're gonna get destroyed in the comments. People love to call us names. Well, what's your window?
My window is. Well, I'll start with my wall.
Okay, what?
my wall that I got broken up with.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I know, that is what happens when you date. You know, you got to put yourself out there, and sometimes you get broke. I mean,
It's just so confusing because, and you were kind of making fun of me, but I have not had a lot of experience with rejection in my life.
Well,
and
it's just new.
What?
Well, it's just new for you. Like once you've been rejected a bunch, it's like, all right, fuck. Here we go again. But since it's new for you, it's gonna hit harder. But you know, you just got to get like 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Which
I haven't racked up my miles. But yeah, I've mostly just been like, what happened? I'm really confused.
Yeah,
for the last couple days. You're like, yeah, that's a breakup. You're like,
yeah, well, a breakup typically you don't feel great.
yeah,
but no, I think you got to get broken up with 3 more times, and then
I'll be
hardened.
You'll
be hardened.
I can't wait to get hard.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I'm gonna get so hard, and then no one will be able to hurt me.
No, because I did the same thing. I wore it as a badge of honor. I was like, I've never been broken up with. I've only dumped.
Yeah.
And then, you know, something changed, and then it was like 5 in a row me getting dumped, and I was like, this sucks. And it sucks.
I do feel like I might be entering my broken up era, and I also feel like it's karma, because even my therapist was chiding me. She's like, you've broken a lot of hearts. Like,
yeah.
And it's true. Every single relationship that I've been in that's actually become a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, I have ended it, except for one. He got my ass in college, but that was like 2 months.
Well, now you know how it feels. And it's also like, I think when you're getting broken up with, it kind of means you're being more authentically yourself.
Yeah. Yes, sure.
You know, because it's easier to stay in a thing if you're just like kind of people pleasing or like performing. You know, not that I'm saying not that you are, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. You keep telling me that it's positive, and I'm sure I'll figure. Well, it's also just like the few times that I have been broken up with or rejected, like maybe it's been a date or a couple of dates, they've always come back. Or I've like been in relationships. Like I have been in relationships where I ultimately ended it, but first they tried to break up with me, and we maybe were like a couple months in, and they broke it off, and then we ended up getting back together, and then I ultimately ended it. So I don't count those.
Devin,
but
I'm just hearing a lot of power games.
no, it's not. It's definitely not that. That's not what's going on. But my point in saying that is, why break up? You're just going to come back. Like, I don't even know if I should believe this guy, because I'm like, in my experience, they all just come back. So it's also hard for me to even accept. I think it's really hard for me to even accept the rejection, because I'm like,
I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Like, okay, sure.
But you can't go into it that way. You got to go into it like, okay, we're done.
Yeah. No. And that's probably, is the reality. But I'm also, we haven't had our official breakup closure conversation.
Which I think is a bad idea.
And
because
I'm going to tell him, I'm like, just so you know, 50% of the time, 50% of
do not.
I'm just going to lay out some statistics for him. Because I think I'd be doing him a kindness not to waste his time. It's like, we both know you're going to want me back. You're
do
gonna
not pull out the PowerPoint on this man. I think, I think you two had a beautiful month together, and I think on to the next.
Guys, what's happening?
Well, you live and you learn, and that's dating.
Ugh, I don't like the feeling.
Well, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Guys, it turns out being broken up with really not great.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm done.
My window.
I have to stop and work on my PowerPoint.
No, my window is that I had a beautiful time at the bank. So
What's
I was
going
in line.
on? You've been excited to tell me about this.
Yeah. Well, I made a party, which is what we always preach: is you can make a party anywhere.
That's
I
true.
was in line at the bank, and there was a long line, and there were these two old ladies behind me, and I could hear them bitching about the long line. So I joined in. I'm like, "Yeah, this line, huh?" And then we were all just like chatting and complaining. And then I was like, all right, let's play rock, paper, scissors. And then I start playing rock, paper, scissors with these women, and the way their faces lit up to have a game. And then we were just playing. And then we were all just chatting, and then like just talking about where we live and blah, blah. And like we were all just having a nice conversation. And all of a sudden it was my time. And I was like, oh, bye, ladies. And then they're still talking. And so they went, and they were strangers too.
You made a connection.
And they were still chatting. And then when I left, I was like, bye, ladies. And they're like, bye. And, we were all bitching and complaining, and it was like upset, and I turned it into a beautiful moment.
That's very beautiful. You're a born entertainer.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, this line, huh? And then, but we had a beautiful time.
That's really nice.
It was really nice. And, you can just chop people up.
Yeah. And they might be friends until the rest of their short lifespans.
Oh, yeah. Rip. But, we had a beautiful time. And, like, when I pulled out rock, paper, scissors, they were like, what? Like, they couldn't believe. We had a great time.
They're like, what are the rules? Wait.
Well, I don't. Sorry, is this a new game?
Yeah.
We didn't play this.
Where have you heard of this? Is this a TikTok thing?
But yeah, it was nice.
I'm really good at rock, paper, scissors. Yeah? 2 out of 3. I only do 2 out of 3 because you have to, part of it's like you learn the person.
Okay.
So it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, she did
Yeah.
win.
See, I learned the patterns.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, fuck. You got me. All right, well, damn, you got me.
I'm sorry I embarrassed you at your own game that you invented, that you made up.
And I won. I beat those ladies because I read them. Of course you beat me at rock, paper, scissors. Oh my.
Well, the thing is, you alpha me at different things, and I can alpha you at different things, and we kind of even each other out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful the way we move.
Yeah. Because I might have the games of logic and reason.
And what do I have?
You are the expert flirter, and you're
Cool.
really expert at having confidence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll get us in the door, and then we both get us in the door.
And you have beauty school. Elle loves to teach me about how to get beautiful, and I'm
Well,
always
you're
trying.
already beautiful, but I
She's
helped her with
saying, babe.
contouring.
Yeah.
No, I just did your eyebrows once and taught you how to contour.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've never been the same.
Oh, see, like that.
Yeah.
That was beauty school. Well, what's your window?
My window is that we're going to go to New York, which is good. On the heels of a breakup, that's a really good timing for me to be hitting New York because I always have a New York romance.
Yeah, and the men there, they're knocking down doors to buy us drinks. Here in LA, like, I'm having to buy men drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, LA's a little, like, the thing about LA, dating, it's fine, it's whatever. It's
bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
But
New
you
York
just have
are
to,
men.
LA's kind of like a cat where if you leave it alone for a little while and you go to New York for a couple weeks and you get showered in attention by New York men, then you come back to LA and all of a sudden LA guys are like, wait, where'd you go?
Wait.
Where'd you go?
What's that smell? What's that smell on you? Is that New York man?
Yeah. Was that? Have you?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been interacting with fresh skin, young skin? What did you used to say?
Young skin.
You used to be like, I love young skin.
Oh yeah. Because I hooked up with that young guy and his skin was so soft.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your window?
My window is like, I'm going to New York.
Oh, yeah. I thought there was another one.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm pissed about.
There's another. So
I'm mad.
excited to go to New York. Elle and I have a couple live shows coming up.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll put this out, and it's entirely upon us. But hopefully you and I will hopefully the girls will figure out how to put this out before our live shows, August 11th at Ludlow House,
Yes.
Soho House.
With On Air.
With On Air. And August 13th at Union Hall.
Yeah.
Guests to be announced because we need to get our shit figured out.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. Anybody want to guest?
Please. Please, guest.
So yeah, I'm excited about our New York shows, excited to see our New York friends, excited for some New York romance.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because I just got an invitation to literally a bucket list item. I've been hitting a lot of bucket list items lately. I know you're so upset.
I'm pissed. I'm busy that night.
Elle is booked and busy that night. She can't go with me, but you guys, I got invited to go onto a party bus.
Devon, you know I love that kind of thing.
Of course, we both love that thing. That's our whole thing.
I would give anything. I would give anything to be on that party bus.
I don't know how it hasn't happened to either of us. I see friends going on party buses all the time.
It's my dream.
Yeah, of course.
I've never been on one.
It's gonna be hard to get off.
Maybe my birthday we do a party bus somewhere.
That'd be nice.
To like Jumbo's or something.
Yeah. I think though the thing with the party bus is I would just want it to stay on. Like I don't want to get off the bus. Like they want to go to party. They want to go to like goth night. So we're doing party bus.
Goth night.
And then go to goth. I'm like, it's not really my thing.
I just want to cruise around on the bus.
I'm gonna make it in with the bus driver. I know. And then I get to live on the party bus.
You'd be like, y'all have fun at goth night. I'm gonna go on a little joy ride.
Yeah. Arnold and I are
Arnold and I, we got places to be.
Okay. Can you imagine dating the party bus, man? Yeah, I'm so excited for the party bus. I'm so excited that you can't. I'm so sad that you can't be there. I'm so sad.
And the truth comes out. The truth comes out.
Well, look, someone will really get to dominate the party bus. Plus, I know that if I told you my plan of trying to make a move on the party bus driver, and you were there, you would get to it.
I would stop that.
No, you would just romance him before I could.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, I would let you have him. I'd let you.
No, I mean, and it's fine. You're better at flirting. I'm good at like once I get my little foot in the door, my foot.
Put your foot down. We're not doing free feet.
Come on.
No, that's Patreon.
It doesn't bother me what people want to do with this stuff. I haven't told you about my week.
We did. We talked about it.
Well, I didn't tell you about something that happened to me yesterday.
What?
Yesterday, I was at the grocery store and I was at the Gelson's, which I don't usually go to, but I was like, I kind of remembered as I was shopping. I was like. This is a really flirty grocery store. People always flirt with me at this particular grocery store. You think it's going to happen at the Whole Foods. It never happens.
Yeah.
At this Gelson's, people... It's
really?
The Hollywood one? The Hollywood one. It's always right by like the UCB.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very flirty...
Well, they have a bar.
Oh, is that what's happening?
You know, I've had some men make some serious eyes at me in that Gelson's. I think you're right.
It's a flirty Gelson's.
Yeah.
Guys, yeah. If you're trying to have a meet cute at the grocery store, go to the Hollywood Gelson's. It doesn't matter if you have to travel out of your way.
Yeah, no luck at the Vons.
No,
look at the
you
Ralphs.
don't want a Vaughn's. You don't want a Ralph's, man. Come on.
Wait, so what happened?
So anyway, I kind of had that like spirit, and I was like, I feel like something good is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then like I did get a lot of eyes, but no connection. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got to the line, and I started to check out, and like the guy in front of me stops and turns around and looks at me, and he's like, I took a photograph of you.
But what?
He's like, and then he doesn't say anything. He's just like, I took a picture of you. And I was like,
oh, on his phone?
Excuse me? And I was like, in the grocery store, I started thinking about like how did I not notice? This is really scary. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he hot?
He was fine.
Okay.
But he was like,
if he was hot, I'd be like,
and I was
really?
like, I said, so he's like, I took a picture of you. I said, excuse me? And he said, one time I took a picture of you at an event, and then I followed you, and now I know so much about you.
Hi, nice to meet you again. What?
It was such a wild thing to say. I'm like, look, brother, we're all doing that. Don't say it out loud.
Like, he could have just been like, oh, hey, like,
Of course,
oh, I
play-
met you at this thing one time.
Yeah.
How are you? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I took a
Yeah,
you
it was
don't
such a slow-
lead with I took a picture of
It
you.
was such a slow reveal. It made me feel very.
You know what? I think we talk about in the episode about giving Demi dating advice, and I think we need to, I think people should tap into that advice.
Yeah. Well, this man, if you're listening, 'cause apparently you are watching me.
Yeah,
You
that
know-
was weird.
It was a little weird, and it's fine. And again, people, have parasocial relationships, and that's fine. We're all probably doing that to some extent with somebody.
Yeah.
Don't say it out loud. It's fine to
Hey,
not
don't say it out loud.
It's not. It's fine to just say, "Hey, it's good to see you. We met."
Yeah, I took a picture of you.
I took a picture. Of you.
Okay, thanks. Well, guys, please enjoy this episode with Demi Adejuyigbe.
And don't take pictures.
Too. There's something my grade is cursed.
Well, was he
Yeah.
really hot for a
We don't know
13-year-old?
who it is.
What? You just know that it was. Oh, they didn't name.
Oh, was
this-
it like a news report or something? That
Oh,
God,
Full
shoot.
article. She's in jail now, I think.
as she should be.
Yeah.
It's-
Lock her up.
It's always the thing where sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, we had a weird feeling about this teacher, but when it is just like we didn't know and we see about it in the news later, that's where I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I know.
We had a woman in our school with a high schooler.
Oof.
Yeah.
God.
What happened?
Yeah. I don't remember the details, but everyone kind of knew about it. But it was like saucy. Everyone was like, it's cool.
Well, he's cool.
yeah. Again, different time.
Yeah.
Rural Georgia. They were like marrying age anyway.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. Well, that's a crazy thing. It's like whenever it happens to a guy, the other guys are like, yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, that
it.
was the vibe. Yeah. It
Which
was like,
I'm like, is the kid feeling that way too, or is he just like, I guess I'm supposed to enjoy this?
who knows?
know.
Yeah, it could go either way where it's like, well, yeah, overwhelmed, but I can't say anything because everyone thinks it's cool.
I know. I guess this is cool now.
Speaking of watching a relationship run through, one time I was circling the block trying to find parking for a bar that I was going to in Athens, Georgia, and I watched an entire breakup happen because I could not find parking, so I looped around
my
6
God.
times. So
That's
I watched
awesome.
the beginning stage where it's like they're like having an intense discussion, it looks really terse, and then it turns into like a full-on argument. They're like yelling on the sidewalk, and then
Awesome.
I watch them go separate ways.
I would keep circling. I'd be like, I gotta
Yeah.
get every.
Yeah,
Oh, me too.
yeah.
Every part of this.
Yeah, it
There's
was
nothing
great.
better than a fight in public.
Yeah.
A physical altercation, even better. But even an argument, I'm like,
Yes.
let me in.
I'm of the mindset that if you're gonna have the argument in public, then it's public domain. Like people can be like,
Absolutely.
whose side am I taking here?
Exactly.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I just love other people's business.
Well, sure.
It's the most entertaining thing in the world.
And I'm
course.
also like, if you don't have enough sense to keep it private, then you know it's juicy. Like, let it out. Someone cheat. What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
let me in.
Have you guys ever had a public breakup?
No.
Me either.
I'm trying to think of the closest I got was I got into a fight with my ex at a wedding, and we were both extremely drunk. And then it became a thing where it was like we kind of had an argument in public, but it was like on the dance floor where it's like no one can really tell what's going on. And then I like ran away and was like frustrated, and I was like crying in a corner. And this was at a it's not a cemetery per se, but it was like ruins, like a castle. And so I'm sitting against like this
Whoa.
ancient wall, and I look up, and I won't say who, but it was a famous person who was at the wedding who I talked to before, sees me, and I'm like, and he's like, hey, and like to say hi, and I look up, and he sees I'm crying, he just goes, oh, and like just walks away, and I was like, and that's the last, that's what his memory is of me now. That I was crying and looked angry for some reason.
He should have asked. He should have gone in
what
on
the
the
hell?
drama.
I agree, but he probably was just like, I don't think I actually want to be part of whatever's going on here.
It is a low vibe for a wedding when you're like,
It's
I know.
it's also just like the after party of the wedding. It's like everyone's dancing, having a good time. It's very late. You're kind of at a castle ruins. It's not a good time to be like.
But I
let's figure out
mean,
what this is.
if you're gonna be sad somewhere, it better be at a goddamn ruined castle. Like how
Exactly.
poetic.
No, I
yeah, that is
agree.
very romantic.
Better than
Yeah.
a Legionnaires hall somewhere.
And then you fell asleep.
Yeah, and then
Were you guys able to reconcile at the party?
Oh no.
No. Yeah.
Well, like we like. I'm not gonna tell the full story of this,
Sure.
but basically it's like something happened which led to frustration, and then we had to spend the rest of a trip together. But it ended up being fine, and we broke up, but then got back together and broke up again.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
that's how these things
that's
go.
life. Sometimes you got to learn your lesson 3 times.
No, a wedding will do that.
Yes.
It really makes you think about some things.
Oh, 100%.
That's true. yeah, a wedding could be pretty triggering.
I had a really romantic wedding tryst once. I was staying, it was in Nashville at my friend's wedding. And then I was staying in this attic room. And this guy and I just like stayed up all night talking in the rain. It was like a rainy attic. It was awesome. And then,
So that's what weddings are about. It's about either dancing with a partner you have already or flirting with potential partners. As long as you can, because it's just sort of thing where it's like, yeah, everyone's thinking about love. It's the horniest possible place on earth.
100.
Make it happen. I love a wedding.
It's so unfair being from rural Georgia because I'm just not meeting guys at the weddings I'm going to. These are like cousin weddings. These are redneck weddings. Yeah, I'm not necessarily meeting anybody that I'm attracted to. But
Even the groomsmen? There aren't any like pics?
No.
Damn. Where are you from?
I'm from Plano, Texas.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
My whole family's from Texas.
Really? Where in
Baytown.
Texas? Maytown?
Baytown.
I don't know Baytown.
It's near Houston. It's this tiny little oil rig town. It smells bad. It smells like oil.
Sure.
But they do a Cracker Barrel.
That's
I love
huge.
a Cracker Barrel.
That's huge for a Texas town.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Central commerce.
I will go crazy at a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
So good. And a Buc-ee's too.
Love
Yeah.
a Buc-ee's.
Why don't-
I got lost in a Buc-ee's recently, and I was like, it's a shock. This is the first time it's happened to me.
What happened?
It's just too big. I was like, I don't know where my friends are. I don't really know where I am. I was like, this place doesn't have corners. I shouldn't be able to get lost. And yet I was just like, I know if I walk this way, there should be a door there, and I just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a beautiful place to be lost.
It really
Just
was, yeah.
Endless things. Have you had their nuts?
Oh, of course I have. Incredible. What do they season them with?
Like cinnamon or sugar?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Devon
good.
doesn't
I
like
don't know this
cinnamon.
spot.
Buc-ee's nuts are great,
No.
and the fudge. It's all.
fudge.
It's essentially a giant gas station.
Yeah. Oh, you'd love it, Devon.
Yeah.
I do love a gas station.
It's perfect.
My first date ever was at a gas station.
Really?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
happened?
I was an exchange student. My little town had raised up a bunch of money to send me to Finland for the summer.
Oh.
What? You
I
never
know.
told me this?
Yeah.
Your first date was in Finland?
Yeah, well,
well-
yeah. My first kiss was in Sweden. We had gone on a cruise ship. My host family took me on a little cruise to Sweden, and I
Goddamn.
kissed this guy. You know, in Sweden the military is compulsory, so he had just gotten out of the service.
All right.
So yeah, he swooped
Thank
me
you.
up. I was pretending to be 17, and he kissed me, and then I was scared, and I went back to my room.
And you're like, I'm 15.
Yeah,
And you run
I'm
away. He's
scared.
like, okay, I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
here's-
think he would have cared too much, but
I had a burger in Norway at a gas station. It was gourmet. So like a Finland
Yeah.
gas station, I'm sure, is
well,
like
it was
the
really
Ritz
beautiful.
Carlton.
It was beautiful because Finland is 70% lakes. It's a big lake culture,
Right.
big sauna culture. So all the gas stations were on the lake and really beautiful, and they were very much like teenage hangout spots.
Why don't we have that?
I know. Yeah, it was really. We passed my Google Translator device back and forth and try to understand each
That's
other.
cute.
Fun.
It was really sweet.
I don't think America can have teenage hangout spots, especially not at gas stations. It's too easy for men to be like, I'm drinking gas. Nothing's going on. It's like, it is 12 o'clock, dog. All the teens are hanging out here, smoking cigarettes, and you're
I'm
just like,
drinking
hey,
gas.
You filled up 3
I'm
times
just here for
today.
gas.
It's minding my own business. I'm just circling the block.
Yeah, circling the block really fast. Just like, I gotta get rid of this gas. I can get more gas.
Dang, have you ever had a romance in Europe?
Yes.
What happened?
I was like, yes, I have. And that's it. I feel like every time I end up in the UK for performing or something, I meet someone and have this thing of it's like this isn't real life. It's nice to be here and not feel like there's any pressure of this continuing longer than it is. But it is always this thing of because I don't know too many other people, you just hang out with them a lot.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I've had times where it's just oh, this woman who's extremely goofy and fun and very sexy. I just end up hanging out with them a lot. I actually remember 2 years ago in Edinburgh, I fell hard for a clown.
No, Demi.
First of all,
Come on.
many clowns.
What?
But there's a specific clown where we met at a party and I tried to flirt with her and she did not hear me, and I was like, okay, never mind, because she was on her phone and she just looks up and goes, what? Sorry, I wasn't paying. And she still had her clown makeup on, and then just starts pulling on my overall straps, and I was like, okay, I'm an idiot, but I know that's a flirt.
She starts pulling a bunch of scarves out of your overalls.
I would, if I would have proposed. We made out, and I didn't see her without her clown makeup on.
You made out with her with the clown makeup on.
Of course I did. What, you want me to be like, hey, here's a wet knife. Here's a wet nap. Can you get that off? No, I'll get it off. Don't worry.
The clown
damn.
makeup was a part of the appeal.
Oh,
Yes.
hi. All right, hey.
Not really, but not it was.
Not
She
not.
looked good with it on. Anyway, and then I didn't see her without that, and she went home. And then like a few days later, I was like, "Oh, we're on the same lineup for a show, so I'll finally see what she does."
You're like, put that makeup on, babe. Put that makeup
The
on.
thing is, I went. And I told her I was like, I'll see you before the show. I'm gonna show up late, and she's backstage putting her makeup on and fully Winnie the Poohing it. Shirt, no pants, and sort of like
What?
looking at me, just sort of like, "Hi, how are you?" In a way where I'm like, "You want me to look down, and I'm not gonna do it." I'm like, sort of this thing of like, I'm not. Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah.
From that point on, I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm in love with you now, guys, because you're a crazy person."
Jot that down. Winnie the Pooh guy.
Yeah. Got it.
You don't need. That's not if you just it'll work, but you don't need to do it. You know.
Hey, it's not working for her. So.
Shoot.
Exactly. And the thing is, you gotta have the clown makeup too. So write that part down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
This is a real different direction and different notes than I've been getting, but
We'll try
yeah.
anything.
Have people been giving you the notes of no clown?
Well, just usually when I get advice, it's like nothing related to clowning.
Yeah,
or
sure.
It's a little
yeah.
unspoken.
Sure.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're wrong. Anyway, we do the show. Her set is insane in a way where I'm like, she shows up and she's naked and has like a helmet on that is like just if I give too many details, people are like, I know who that is, and I'm like, never. But also people already. Anyway, all to say, it's an insane, like brash, really wild clowny set, and I was just sort of like, okay, so I gotta marry this woman. And I just kept seeing her around the streets, and whenever she would see me, like we'd be in front of friends, and I'd be like, hey, good to see you, and she would just start making out with me in front of people, and I was like,
Damn.
you're insane, and I am unfortunately attracted to that. But that was my big European clown romance of 2 years ago that I think about a lot. And I'm like, we're still friends, and I am just like, you're crazy, and we'll keep a distance. But sometimes that's nice to just have a nice fling with a crazy person in the UK.
You know, Edinburgh will do that.
It will.
I had some flings with some real weirdos when I was over there, and it's like adult summer theater camp.
Fully.
Basically.
The thing is, you don't want to meet a normal person in Edinburgh. That just feels like
It's a waste.
just stay home.
Yeah.
Plenty
I
of
can
normal
go out
people in
somewhere.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, John from HR really rocked my world when I was in
Yeah,
Edinburgh. It was
exactly, yeah.
crazy.
You want a guy whose act is pulling scarves out of his asshole.
And trust me, they're doing that over there.
They are. That's based. They're like, you start with that, and then you find your thing.
Yeah.
What's your asshole? They say.
Wow, that girl's really living out loud. I really want to meet this person.
I
She's
know.
incredible. She's awesome.
Damn, all right. Well, next time you guys see me, I'm going to have a full beat on. So.
And you will be getting laid.
Woo! All right, I'm ready. Well, Demi, welcome to Party God.
Thank you so much. Was that not part of it?
We're keeping all
Okay,
that.
I was
that
like,
was-
that's a crazy.
oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
thank you for having me.
That's staying. We start our episodes by giving our guests a Party God score,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to hear your stories and then give you a new score at the end. I'm going to start high, and well, the thing about starting high is it can only go down, but I'm going to start with 10.
So is this is you saying that you think I'm a level 10 party guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
10 out of 10.
You're
Yeah.
wrong. I'll tell you
just-
right now, you're wrong.
All right. Well, it can only go down.
Yeah,
So,
and it should go down.
I'm gonna go 9. I love that you're a say yes to the clown kind of guy. You're a say yes to romance kind of guy. That's a partier to me. I also know that you host a lot.
I do
Yes.
host a lot.
Yeah.
And we would love an invite.
Oh,
And you know, it's just I
Dead
just,
in the
it's
eyes.
so oh my god, it's just I kind of there's so much. I know it's really
well,
No, but we
you have to ease it in there.
yeah.
No, but we no, but we love that you host. Like that's obviously a sign of a party god is someone who is creating the party.
I do like to host. I also think it's a little bit of a control thing and a little bit of like a I like to be in my house sort of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so nice to just be able to be in charge of like the flow of a party and to be like, okay, it's nice to have a party around a theme, so it's not just everyone come over and leave when you want. It's like we can do a thing, because I feel like so many people go to a party and they're just like, I don't know who's here, I don't know whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's an activity that we are all here for, and that is like carte blanche for you guys to bond around that. I have a structure that I know how to attack it, and also I'm in control of who's there.
You say words like attack.
Yes, to me, a party is war. It's combat. But I also, it's so nice to be able to be like, I know who's at the party, and I know who's gonna like everyone, and I don't want to show up to a party and just be like, I don't know who's here, I don't know what's going on. There's a weird energy in the. It's just sort of like so much nicer to be able to host. And I also just think I'm someone who likes taking care of people, and so it's very nice to be able to do that
Yeah.
and just be like, the fun for me is in building the party.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like a really planned party.
Me
so
too.
tell me about your planning process. Like, what are things that you like to?
So in general, it's like there are two parts of the year where I'm always like, this I will know I'm going to do a thing. And that's on the Oscars and around Christmas. And for the Oscars, it's just simply, it's an Oscars party. We're going to watch TV. We're going to watch the Oscars, do ballots. I do a thing called a porn parody competition where I tell everyone, it's like I have like little index cards and I'm like, write a porn parody title for literally anything that's nominated this year, and I'll read every single one out and we'll decide what the funniest is and like
That's
give
awesome.
out like gift cards.
Beautiful.
But then
Gift
it's
cards.
just like,
You have sponsors
Whoa.
for this party?
no, it's a lot of me just going like, I think it would be fun to do this, so I'm gonna go broke.
Oh, wow.
That's
Which
awesome.
is not, it's not a good MO for a party, but I am just sort of like, I'm like, I'm sure it'll be fun. But then I also just, love decorating, love making food. I also just, it's a good opportunity to like bake and to like make foods for people.
What do you like
So
to bake?
Oh, fucking anything. I love a pie. I really enjoy making a pie, but I feel like you need, like, especially for a daytime party like this, you need like real foods, like either some sort of like meat or rice thing, or like vegetables, or even just something that is like, even just like jalapeno popper, something where it's like people can either like make a plate or just be like, I'm gonna mindlessly pick at this while I talk about whatever movie or whatever. And then around Christmas, I like to do a thing called, it used to be called the sock exchange, which was just everyone buy a fun pair of socks, and then it's like a white elephant thing. And now it's just a general white elephant where it's like $25 limit, but I'm always like, I want you to be as weird with this thing as possible, because I pack my house and I try and stuff like 80 people in my living room.
Nice.
And we are fully just like, you're exchanging gifts with people you don't know. It's a chance to show off your personality and be like a weirdo. And it's always fun to see people. Like last year, a friend showed up with a Pokemon binder full of Desert Storm war criminal trading cards.
What?
So it was like Donald Rumsfeld and George Bush on like the back of Pokemon cards saying like, here's all the things they did. And it was like trading that for like a bath mat that is shaped like Darth Maul, or like
Nice.
some weird shit they got at Goodwill. My friend found a skateboard that had a hot dog painted on it that their landlord gave to them when they went through a divorce. And it's just like, I'm like, any weird thing you can get
Awesome.
under any circumstances, as long as you're not paying more than $25, I'm like, just fucking do it.
Sick.
But those are my two big. I also sometimes will throw a birthday party. But my thing for a birthday is people want to bring me a gift, and I'm like, that makes me feel weird. So what I say is, I want everyone to bring me a gift, but the gift is something in your house that you've been trying to get rid of, like any like trash, it could be good or whatever, and you have to make up a reason why it's like, oh, this is just for you. Like a friend was like, I know you always have so much trouble charging your devices, so I brought you this bag of micro USB cables. I'm like, that's exactly the kind of shit that I love.
That's awesome.
A friend of mine and her girlfriend teamed up to give me one year a snake tank that was full of 30 pounds of gummy candy, which was really funny, but also it became a nightmare for like 6 months. I was like, I can't move this fucking thing out of my house.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'll just eat gummy candy slowly until I just left it outside and was like, this needs to go.
Sorry, I gotta eat gummy candy at the
I
tank
gotta go
tonight.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I feel
was
like this is creating a lot of work for you. This is like a lot of goodwill
It's a lot
trips.
of
I'm
tasks.
imagining.
yeah. I like a task. I like a
like
fun
a
task.
task.
It also became a thing where it's like, I was trying to quit smoking and I'd just be like, great, I'm going to go sit outside and mindlessly pick at the gummy candy tank instead of smoking a cigarette.
You just need a hand-mouth activity.
Exactly. Just some sort of oral fixation that is not smoking.
How do you guys not get food poisoning all the time? This is something I would do that Elle would be like, I would get really sick, and she'd be like, yeah.
Well, because
Well-
Devon's eating raw meat.
Okay,
Or,
so
like,
that's different.
meat she's leaving
Not
out.
raw meat, just old meat.
That's
she's eating old meat.
Also, so we're eating food, and you are eating poison.
Poison.
Food. Yeah, you're specifically not supposed to do that.
Gummy candy lasts, and I feel like the tank is preserving it in
Yeah.
a way.
The tank is preserving it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the tank is a big part of it.
Gummy candy. It's also like it's not going bad. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
lasts for
that's
years.
what I would say about anything that I consume, but you,
So,
I don't know. I
old
just don't
meat,
understand
like
where you guys
old
are
meat
drawing
is
the line.
explain the old meat thing.
She's leaving old meat out on a plate and then eating it the next
I
day.
just think like if you have something on the menu, like a salmon pizza, for instance, and it's gonna expire in 4 or 5 days, you should put that on the menu, because otherwise I'm gonna keep eating on that.
Wait, it's off of a restaurant menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna expire in like
Well,
a day.
they should put that on the menu.
I don't think you should have to put. I think once you buy a meal at a restaurant, it's not their business to be like, you gotta eat it in 4 days. It's like they're thinking you're eating it now.
I know.
I can't finish all that. That's a huge pizza.
They don't think you're gonna finish it in 5 days either.
Maybe next day. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Here, and
I've
I say
been
that as
trying.
someone who my ex used to give me guff for being like, oh, I made like something for dinner, like chicken pasta, and I'm like, I'll eat it later, and she's like, you're leaving it out? I'm like, I'll eat it in 2 hours or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's
Fine.
That's fine.
Salmon 5 days later is crazy.
Thank you.
Salmon
Thank you.
famously
She keeps getting food poisoning. It's like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, it's
This
old meat.
this is Charlie Brown kicking the football. You're doing this to yourself. How are you? Learn a lesson.
Well, I keep eating like a little bit less of the meat. Like I'll take I
What?
think the meat is bad, so I'll only take a couple bites.
It's not a quantity
No.
problem.
No.
Well, you think this is like cheese where you can just eat around the mold?
Yeah.
It's not.
Huh.
So
Oh my God, I was saved today. I dropped all of my blueberries on the ground. And it was really horrible. But then there was mold on some. So I was like,
Oh, God really just
I
shines
didn't
a
know
light
that
on you.
blueberries could mold.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But, you know, God is good.
Wait, are blueberries one of the ones that you shouldn't be eating right now?
Oh no.
Oh, do you not know
I
about
don't know.
this?
I thought it was just lettuce.
I keep hearing different things, and I am not interested enough to look it up,
Yeah.
which is bad on my part, but I'm just sort of like, damn, it sounds like you don't do this, you don't do this. It's because I've heard it's lettuce, I've heard it's not a problem in California, and I've heard it's just Taco Bell, and I'm like, all of those sound false.
Not Taco Bell.
Not Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell.
Which is crazy, because I'm like, how would you know? It's like, oh, I ate Taco Bell and I got diarrhea. I'm like, okay. Yeah,
No.
it's the parasite.
Devon
It's
and
a-
I,
It's a bleak summer when we're cut off from eating Taco Bell. This is supposed to
Yeah.
not. This is not the kind of hot girl summer we're supposed
we're
to be
going to
having.
New York next month, and that's
What are we supposed
all
to
we
eat? What
when
are
we're
we
in New
supposed
York.
to have?
Maybe it's not a problem in Mom Donnie's New York, you know? I
Yeah.
could believe it. They're having the best summer of their lives. I bet it's fine.
Oh God, New
He's
York is
keeping it
killing
right.
it
Yeah.
right now.
God, I wish.
The lettuce in New York probably gives you like access to a new color.
A new color.
Like, you can just
Totally.
see, you're like, whoa, urban.
New Baja Blast color.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow. Well, shoot, we got to figure that out before we go.
Yeah.
People make
Yeah.
fun of us, 'cause
What if
that's
we
all we
pack
eat.
a bunch of Taco Bell from LA?
Did you say
this
people
is
make fun of you for eating Also, do not do that. Sorry.
this is what she does.
Don't do that. Sorry, I have to step in and like a dad, just like get that, stop that.
She's not kidding.
No,
I know
really
you're not.
actually like the idea.
You're gonna check a bag full of Taco Bell, and then you open the thing that says like TSA is inspecting this, and you can see the judgment on their faces. They're like,
I
God.
go to the
They're
Taco
like,
Bell
is this
cor-
5 days old?
It's like, we know. Yeah, it's like, sorry, this is clear. You didn't buy this today.
I go to the Taco Bell counter. I'm like, well, when does this expire? Because I do plan to take this abroad.
And they'll be like, we don't know, maybe 2028. That's kind of our
Yeah,
thing.
honestly.
And that's the integrity they like. Because Taco Bell will tell
Do
you.
you know, have you ever had, and maybe, I don't know if this is either of your parents, but I feel like some people have parents where their dads come to visit and they bring like a suitcase full of meats for them.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's not my dad, but sometimes people are like, it's like, I have friends who are like, I grew up in Montana in like a rural area, and they're like, yeah, my dad will just come in and bring a suitcase full of meat, and I'm like, that's
Suit-
crazy.
A
Yeah.
suitcase?
Yes,
Yeah.
just sort of in the way that like my mom will be like, I brought you shirts, and I'm always like, I don't want these shirts. But I think it's like that, but with meat.
Yeah. Well, a parent does not like to be buying airport food.
That's true.
Yeah.
because it's
Too
expensive.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in LA. Parents come to. Where are you from? You're
from Burbank.
Right. Oh, you're from Burbank?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, from the city that brought us the Bob Hope Airport.
Thank you.
And you're from Georgia.
World Road, yeah.
Do parents ever come to visit and just complain about LA prices for things?
Yeah. Yeah, they love to do that.
Oh, yeah. And I
Classic.
get it, but I'm also just sort of like, when they're like, let me just bring you something from home. I'm like, that's not. I don't actually want the thing, even here or from
Or
home,
there,
so just
yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah. But what kind of stuff are they bringing?
Mostly my mom will be like, I've got to bring you shirts. And when she does, she'll be like, so I know you like movies, right? I found this shirt that just says E.T. Phone Home on it. And I'm like, yeah.
That's so sweet.
Bless her
It is
heart.
very sweet, but it stays with me for 2 months, and I'm like, time to donate this, because
Yeah.
I don't. And
No.
yeah, I feel bad because I'm like, it's well intentioned, but I ultimately am just sort of like, you gotta stop. And she knows.
No.
I told her.
When our parents try to buy us clothes, it's like,
Oh, it's so sweet.
have
My
my
parents
style.
love to bring me like a turkey sandwich from home, and it's just like Kroger meat turkey, and I'm like, I have that here.
So
Actually.
this
like,
is a family thing.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a genetic thing of
Yeah.
like the meat can travel.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
think turkey. I don't think you should put turkey in a plane.
In the plane?
Why?
What do you think is gonna
Why?
happen?
I think there's something about putting there's no science here, but I'm like, first, I don't think turkey is like a preserved meat, is it?
Well, yeah, there's a
yeah.
lot of salt
Oh,
in
yeah,
those
yeah.
containers. If you're getting
Okay.
that Kroger brand turkey, there's
Fair,
that's
fair.
they're
salted.
making it last.
We
Yeah.
need a Kroger here. God.
We have
No.
a Kroger. It's
We do?
called Ralph's. I think it's
Is
the
that
same
the same?
thing.
No,
I
no.
think
Vons
it's the
and
same.
I want the
Billions.
name Kroger. I want it like a Tom Thumb. Rest in peace, I think. Is that what-
Was he a real man?
There's no way. I feel like Tom Thumb is one of like a Paul Bunyan type character, but I also don't know.
Oh, I don't know this reference.
Was Tom Thumb the one who put olives on his thumb?
I don't know. I actually, now that I'm saying the name Tom Thumb so much, I don't know. It's essentially Kroger. It's like an Albertsons, but that's what it was in my hometown.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they turned into. I'm saying something that someone listening to this is going to be like, that's all wrong, and I don't. I'll say right now, I don't know what it is.
Tap in.
Tap
yeah,
in.
let us know.
Google it for me. How did I get here?
We're talking about. We're really diving into Tom Thumb.
Yeah,
We went
really
hard
diving into
on
Tom
grocery
Thumb.
store, food traveling, turkey traveling on a plane.
Suitcase full of Taco Bell. Kind of like our generation's binders full of women. Remember that?
What?
Remember Mitt Romney? I got binders full of women.
No.
No.
What's that?
Oh my God. It's so funny because I feel like it was the kind of thing where like nowadays no one would give a shit, but back then it was like his campaign's done. He said something stupid, but it was just like everyone's like you don't have any women in your cabinet. And he's like, what do you mean? I got binders full of women to look through, and everyone's like,
oh, hell yeah.
Binders full of women? What an idiot!
See, he's got my vote after that. That's badass.
Right?
Yeah.
It was woke 1.0. He's just like, no, actually, I do. I'll find a woman. Nowadays, I'd be like, I'm not no bitches in my cabinet.
yeah. To be clear, I don't fuck with them.
Yeah. I got binders full of women that I'm trying to sleep with.
Hey.
To be really clear, I don't respect women.
Yeah.
Just check the
That's
binder.
that's my
Approval
whole
point
thing.
up.
Yeah.
5 points. Anyway,
Damn.
suitcase full of meat.
What's your party trick?
I was thinking about this, and I think my party trick is I have a sad version of this that I used to do, which was always carrying cigarettes. And it started as always. This was in college. I would always carry a lighter so that I could go outside, and if anyone was smoking, and I could like offer them a light and just have a person to talk to. But I was like, well, I don't want to smoke. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start carrying cigarettes too in case anyone wants cigarettes. And I still didn't smoke. But then I was like, I might as well just start smoking. And then it was off to the fucking races.
Demi.
Damn.
Look, I agree. It's sad and it was not good, but it is how it all started.
You started smoking from a place of generosity.
I know you
just
love
being
to
like,
nurture. It's so
I
sweet.
know
It's a
you
really
are.
nice impulse.
I feel like I always like bumming a cigarette now, and I'm like, I like being the person who's like, someone got a cigarette. I'm like, I do. I only have cigarettes to give away. And it just feels very nice to be able to do that and then be like, what's your name? And then just talk to them. Because it's like, you have a ticking clock of like the 5 minutes it takes to smoke your cigarette or whatever.
Sure. And now you
like,
have a captive audience because you've just given them. They can't leave.
That's right. I'm like, so
You
can
give
I
them a
pitch
gift.
you an idea for a movie real quick? I'm like, fuck. No, but it's just...
Demi brought so many cigarettes to the studio today. The studio.
Just in case anyone wants to hear a really good elevator pitch.
We can smoke inside too. No, we can't. We're not allowed.
You can until they stop you. That's the rule of everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
The modern version of that is if you bring a deck of cards somewhere, there's always... Most people have like, I know one magic trick. And then when one person does a magic trick, it's like, oh, I know a trick. And you just pass the cards around. It's like, you kind of get to see everyone do it really works at a party where you have comedians because everyone's embarrassed about it, but they're like, oh, I think I know one trick. And it's like they're desperate to get to show it off.
Waiting
man.
for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Oh, whip that out in
comedians-
Edinburgh. Game over.
The thing is, they'll be like, well, I have my deck of cards. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to see it if you have it ready to go.
True.
Comedians do really always know magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because we want to pretend that we don't love magic, that it's
Yeah.
corny, but it's like magic rocks. It's fun.
I
like
love
it.
magic.
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't dated a magician yet because that's kind of right up my alley.
I was gonna say it's crazy you aren't currently dating a magician. What if we had never met before and I said that to you? Wouldn't that be the meanest thing I'd ever said?
Be like, oh my god.
It's like, what does he think of me?
No.
I distinctly remember one time a friend of mine, we were talking about magicians and I made fun of this like guy for being a magician in a way where it's like obviously I'm like, yeah, I love magic, but you meet a magician and you're just sort of like, I gotta get away from this guy. And she was just like, honestly, I think it's really hot to be a magician. I was just like, what do you mean? Like, what kind of... She's just like, just a guy who could do magic is really hot. And I thought about that and I was like, no, I don't really, because in my head I think of a magician. I think of like you don't think of like the really successful like stage magicians. You think of like a corny guy who's like just not.
You picture a top hat.
You picture a top hat,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But then I would bring it up to other people and just be sort of like, and my friend, she just said this thing about how she thinks magicians are hot, and almost unanimously people would go like, yeah, actually. And I was like, what? This is a thing
What's
I'm not clued
happening?
into.
We've
that
had a
people
big
love
shift.
magicians.
There's been an extreme shift,
There
and
is a
magicians are
shift in
sexy
the
now.
culture.
What do you think it is?
You know what? I think it's that people live on their phones so much and people have so much social anxiety now
Yeah.
that people really love a man who will put themselves out there. Not gendered. A magician can be anybody.
Sure.
But
I think-
they love someone who's like not afraid to be corny. That's actually really brave.
Yeah.
now.
It's a
Yeah.
cringe renaissance.
This is huge for me as a person who lives in the cringe, but I do feel a little like, I'm like, is it something about like being good with your hands or like
Well, I think it's
dexterity
sexy
or-
when men are like a little sneaky, or like they're lying, and you're like,
You want to
know?
say that straight to camera? I think it's
I
sexy
think
when
it's
men...
hot when men lie.
There we go.
it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like he's like shifty. Like who knows?
I don't know about that, but I do think it's sexy when men have a talent or some sort of secret. Like they've been really working at something. It's like, oh, you've been really like going home and like studying your little like magician. Like like you really worked at this, and there is something impressive about that. You're not like home scrolling. Like you're home working on your little hobby, and that's very sweet.
I think that's also another reason that it's fun with the deck of cards. It's like someone who can show it off unplanned. It's clearly not something that they were like, I hope I get to do my magic trick tonight. It's like, I wasn't even going to bring this up, but I do have this thing that I do.
Yeah,
like, that
it's always sexier to discover something. Like, I discovered the magician in this man.
Well,
Oh, I would fold if a guy's just like, yeah, I could.
The trick's got to be good, though. If it's just sort of like, is this your... It's like, okay, I kind of get how you did that. It's got to be something where you fully are just like, what the fuck was going on?
Everyone's doing now the thing where they'll write on you with Sharpie and you don't know how they touched your body. Do you know this one?
That one's crazy.
I hate that one. It really bothers me. They'll be like, hold your fist or something, and then you like open it and you have like an X on your hand and they've written on your body.
Your hand's been like this the whole time.
It's getting a little bit into consent play in a way that I don't love. Like you
touch my hand?
You touched me. Like,
yeah.
What else can you do?
It's like, I've touched you many times. They're just like, what? What do you mean?
Hey, hot. Just kidding.
I think that you see those videos of like someone who hired like a magician for their party, and I'm like, God, it would be so. It probably is fun to be that guy because everyone is just immediately bowled over by you and like is in love with you.
Yeah.
But I also do think like getting invited to a party as a person to perform for the party, I'm just like, so do I get to hang out now or do I just leave?
I actually always feel bad for those guys because girls are really obsessed with them for about the 30 seconds while they're doing the trick, and they're like, let me take a video for my Instagram story. And then as soon as they cut the video off, they're like, I don't want to talk to you because you're a magician. Ultimately, you're still a magician.
Also, you can't like be the magician having a beer after you do all your tricks and like hit on the girls.
Yeah.
It's like you're the magician.
Yeah, it's like I saw you.
Yeah, it feels like an old. It has the energy of an old guy just hitting on a bunch of young. It's just like I was your teacher, and it's like,
yeah.
Well,
even if he's young,
even if he's the same age, I'm like, you're at work.
Let's go. Like you tricked me.
Right? Yeah.
Always do feel like they're like secretly 300 or 400 years old. Like it feels like the spirit has been there.
I don't know what it is, but magicians always feel older than you. I went to the Magic Castle for the first time like a month ago, which I've lived here 13 years and it's crazy. I only just went. I loved it so much. I will go. I want to go. I have so many magician friends. First of all,
let's go.
Crazy reveal.
Red flag, yeah.
But and I know that magician friends, not magician. They're not teaching me anything.
Magician friends and clown girlfiend is.
I know.
It's a specific guy.
Wildlife, yeah.
Interesting.
I went and there was this like they say like if you see someone just like playing with cards or like fiddling with something in just like a waiting area, you can probably ask them to do a trick for you. There was this one guy that we went up to, and he couldn't be older than like 22. He just like looked so young, and we just sort of like, oh, do you have a trick to show us? And he showed us an insane like really good trick about like pulling something out of a wad or whatever. And I feel like after the trick, I just started thinking like, I can't. You feel older than me, even though you are clearly younger.
Yeah.
And I think there's something about just like the power structure of like he was in control and he had it, and I just end up going like whoa, and I'm like, well, I feel like a child now, so you are like my parent, and immediately they always feel old. I would love to learn magic only to have that in my back pocket as a thing to do, not to never reveal it to anyone. Just be like, I guess I got this.
Yeah, we should learn. We should have some.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll have some.
Okay, there you go.
I'll have some.
You could pull off being a magician.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm taking that as a compliment.
You should. It'd be crazy for me to say, you could be a magician.
Well, I think Chris Angel really changed the game. I think he made it like sexy and like goth.
He did make it goth.
You guys
I
don't
think I don't have the perspective to be someone who sees him as sexy, but I think I can see a world in which people thought he made it sexy.
Yeah.
But I think to me he is such a like comic figure that I'm like, I can see why people would think he's sexy, but I just see him as a goofball.
Ooh.
Well, I love a goofball.
When I was 13, I was like, what?
You're like, oh, I don't want him to freak my mind.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, okay.
When I worked on America's Got Talent as like a PA years ago, we had this one magician who would wear like a Rorschach mask, and I never got to see him from under the mask, but we all were just like, I know he's so hot under that mask because he was French. And
he wasn't. He was not.
You don't make a mask part of your thing unless it's sexier to have the mask than it is to reveal your face.
You don't hide a gift.
And I'm actually always falling for this because I went on the date with the guy on Tinder who had the bag over his head.
She went on a date with a guy with a bag on his head on his profile.
Yeah, like a paper bag.
Funny.
And I was like, it must be because he's so hot that he wants women to fall in love with him because of his personality.
That was your first thought of what a guy's doing on Tinder?
Yeah. I mean, this is like 7 years ago. And people actually
I'm
used
so
Tinder.
sick of people using me for my looks on Tinder. I'm trying to find my wife on Tinder.
God, this is really getting in the way.
This was like 7 or 8 years ago when people were actually using Tinder to match. Like,
Was that I don't know.
it started out as a real dating app. Yeah, I met boyfriends on Tinder 8 years ago.
me too.
Yeah.
Is that? No.
It wasn't just a sex thing before.
I was cleaning house on Tinder for a bit. Boyfriends.
Cleaning
Anyway.
house with boyfriends.
Anyway.
Playing house.
Point is,
Playing house.
I'm a real optimist, and I was like, he's probably so beautiful under that bag.
Was the conversation good enough to be like, let's make this happen? Or was it just sort of like, it was literally just, I think there's something good under there.
I'm all in.
That's like a gambling. That's like someone doing the thing of like, you can either have $100 or what's under the box. You're like, gotta be good under the box. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's trash.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's an empty box.
I'm always gonna go. I always prefer the fantasy.
So was he like not like was it worth it?
No, ultimately, he also had a bad personality and a really bad face.
Incredible.
Well-
because I'm like, why would you don't have a bad personality if you're confident enough to pull the bag trick, which I've dubbed like that thing we all do. It does
we
feel
did
like
bag.
Right, yeah, the old paper bag head. I feel like that's probably a sign of a fun person, but it sounds like he just sucked.
Yeah, no,
No?
all around.
Imagine
big
he's like
mistake.
getting all these hot ladies on dates.
It sounds like he might have been. It's just sort of like people just being like, "Oh God, he's probably handicapping himself just to be fair to me."
Well, women are often very fantasy-driven creatures.
That's
so,
true. I
Sure.
mean, there's this whole thing on TikTok now of guys like wearing like, I don't know, Call of Duty or masks. I don't know the games, but like they're wearing masks and making thirst traps of them in these masks, and women are losing their minds.
What? Why? I don't understand. First of all, I don't understand internet culture at all, especially TikTok now, because I do feel a little like it feels like there's a spell going on that I'm just sort of, as someone who's not really on TikTok, I'm just sort of like, I don't know, I don't
get
see in
it.
your brain why this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it does. It just doesn't reach me at all. But that kind of thing specifically, I'm just like, we know what thirst traps are. I feel like there should be a thing of like, and the spell, like you're seeing through it, just like, I know what you're trying to do, so it's not going to work. Especially when you're using a mask. I'm like, what are we?
No, AI got me yesterday.
Oh, did it?
I got this thirst trap of this like, it was like a guy with like really long blonde hair and tattoos, and he was like lip syncing to a song, and I was like, hey, let me go look at the profile, and it was fully an
Oh.
AI guy.
Oh my
Ew.
God. That's not that humiliating. I think AI is too good now.
Yeah.
And also it's like for a thirst trap, I'm like, that's kind of, it is just an amalgamation of like, they're like taking things from different hot people. Mm-hmm. But it is.
How do I find him?
Yeah, like, then I can make him real.
I know. Yeah, no, he's real to me.
And that's good.
He's real to me.
You should DM him and see what kind of cool messages you get before it turns into him being like,
00100.
yeah. We're just talking about some brand. It's like, oh, we should get a Coca-Cola. A nice hot Coca-Cola.
Yeah. And Devon sees an AI guy with a bag on his head.
Yeah, I'm like, what's his deal?
Not even the bag. He just sees a bag. It's like, gotta be something good under there. Gotta be a hot guy under there.
I bet there's $100 in there.
There's $100 and a hot guy under that.
My dream.
No, I'm not
That's-
going to take the $100.
That's so funny because I feel like my experience with dating apps is having a lot of good conversation and then getting to a point where I ask them out and they just go silent. And I'm like, so people are like, it's
I've done
either
that.
like, I'm going to take this up into the limit and then not do it. And people just going, fuck it, let's go on a date and take my time. There's with no information whatsoever.
Maybe
I've been
try a
going on-
bag.
I've been going on
I
some
I should have tried a
risky
bag.
dates recently.
Been
I
going on
went
some what?
Risky.
risky dates. I went on his first text to me when we matched was like, do you want to go to the Reagan Presidential Library? And I said yes. And that's almost an hour drive, 45-minute drive to Simi Valley.
And Reagan.
And I got in a car with that person.
And Reagan.
And you were like, you got in a car with him? Yeah. Was he
A
hot?
stranger.
Yeah, he was. We ended up
Okay.
dating for like a month.
Oh, okay.
But a stranger, a long car drive with a stranger, it's like,
To the Reagan Presidential Library.
Guys, I'm an
There's not a-
optimist.
there's
I'm an optimist.
There's not a jury in the world that would be on your side if
I
something
know.
happened. They'd be like, you're on the Reagan Library. What are you going to do? I like a joke museum.
me too.
Yeah, one of my favorite places is this place in London called Novelty Automation that is kind of like an arcade if all of the games were jokes. And so it's like there's one where you play a worker in an Amazon fulfillment center and you're like on a pedal thing where you have to like do this to move a cart and you have to like get to a place in 15 seconds or you get like a red slip. It's like you get 3 red slips and you're let go. And it is just like, it's all shit like that. Like there's one where you play like a paparazzi drone operator driving around a museum trying to get photos of like little cutouts of celebrities in a window. It's just goofy shit like that. I'm like,
That's
go to London.
We gotta be getting to London.
gotta
Just
go
get
to
to
London.
London. Have yourself a cheeky British summer.
Oh my god.
I was in London for last summer, and it was the first time in like a long time that I'd gone, and I did not know that they were making guys hot over there.
Oh yeah.
They finally got around to
They
it.
They figured it
Yeah,
out.
they figured it out. They were
Yeah.
like, just do American, but change the voice a little.
Yeah, maybe add some
Yeah,
glasses.
I had no
Lot
idea.
of
They're
clowns
not
in
sending
London.
good specimens over here.
Well, there's certain no, and that's because they're being exiled to here when
Yeah.
they've fucked up in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know any better, so we're like, you sound smart. You're British.
Yeah.
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
No British guys that I ever meet here are funny. That's the thing. Is I think that they really are relying on their accent because that works for so many women
Yeah.
here. So
Well, if they're funny, they stay in the UK and do 3 episodes of a TV show for a full year.
so true.
I'm seeing a guy right now who has an accent, and hey,
What kind of accent?
Australian.
I'm seeing a woman right now who is a Kiwi.
Ah.
So
Oh,
there's
make them
something.
fight. Make them fight.
Oh,
Make
fight.
them
Fight.
They
Yeah.
will fight,
They will fight.
about whether Crowded House is an Australian or New Zealand band.
Oh, okay.
That's a big. Not my business.
I didn't know about this.
I didn't either, and I don't care.
Babe, shut up.
But stop talking about Crowded House. Oh my god, every day.
You're making me really tired right now.
Accents are fun.
They are fun.
Yeah.
They don't do much for me. I don't really like how I can't understand people.
That I do say what a lot, and
Me
then feel
too.
very guilty being like, I don't know if it's that you're being too quiet or what, but I'm like, I feel bad just being like, what are you? Sorry, say it one more time louder.
No,
Quiet with an
same.
accent
Okay.
is very bad.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're feeling that too, because I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah. I'm not accent literate. I have to, if
Do
I'm
your-
watching something on TV, I have to do the subtitles.
Do your Irish accent for Demi.
Oh, I think it's still you don't like it?
Was that good?
You don't like it?
You like
What?
that?
You didn't say any, what? You didn't finish any words.
I said it's a little early in the day to bring this out.
Did you?
Yeah. That
It
was
feels
crystal
like
clear
you
to me.
start. It feels like a
Understood.
pig Latin thing where you started half of a word and then you're like on to the next one.
Let's hear it one more time,
And
Devin.
guys don't like when I'm like, this is what you sound like to me. And they don't love that.
Probably
Well,
because
Devin
you're
and I will
wrong.
often roast men, and oftentimes they do not like it.
Sure,
Yeah.
because I think it's one of the other. They either don't like it or they like it, and it's like, well, you're flirting with me.
Yeah.
Well,
And if
we
you're
are.
not,
I'm playing on the suspenders.
We
yeah.
are flirting, and some guys will be like, "You're being mean," and it's
well,
like,
the thing is, sometimes you just don't know, and it is a tricky thing to be flirted with by someone. If it's people you don't know, also, it's just sort of like, what do I do here?
"You play."
Also, if it's two people, if you're both flirting with, it's like there's no way you're both flirting with me. So what am I do? What do I do? here?
Sometimes
Sometimes we are.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we are.
Well, it feels like a trap to us. It's like, all right, one of you only lies, one of you only tells the truth, and I need to pick the right one.
My kidneys in place. Well, maybe try it.
Try
You
it.
just start being mean to me, and I'm like, Devin. And I'm like,
What the hell?
this is a hypothetical scenario, okay?
Hey,
And then you get meaner to me.
someone like the accent.
I forgot about the accent. All right, Elle.
Yeah, woo, all right.
Okay. Well, I want to hear your Irish accent now.
You think you're so smart, don't you? But
pretty
you're
good.
not. You're dumb.
How
Yeah.
are you doing that? You're a magician.
If you could change your fate, would you?
Ooh, all right, there.
That's from
Brave?
Brave. Yeah, I was like, that's Scottish, so I'm gonna get pilloried for that.
Well, I just don't understand. Okay, that was
You think that's good?
Let's scrap it. It's not going the
No.
way that I want.
So you are aware. I just want to make sure that you're aware.
I'm
it's not
watching
going.
by your faces. My thing is, I try to accomplish in volume what I can't do. I think in like
It was
precision.
loud. It was loud.
It certainly.
Yeah.
I would not have said what in an audible. But it's not too quiet.
Yeah.
But I love the commitment.
Thank you.
I love that not at any point when she asked, did you go, oh, I don't want, you're like, got this,
No,
here
she
we go."
knows.
I think it is early in the morning to be right.
That's a really good accent. You
Thank you
just
so
did.
much. Irish.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I haven't taken
Did you
lessons.
voice
Northern
acting?
or southern?
Sorry?
Northern or southern?
If I say Irish, I'm talking about Southern. If I'm talking
Yes.
about Northern Ireland, of course I'm going to say Northern Irish. Come on. You're not going to trap me this early in the morning.
Well, what do you think a party foul is that someone can do?
I'm so glad you asked me this because I actually have a few takes on this.
Yay.
First of all, if I'm making an invite with a bunch of words on it, read the fucking thing.
Oh.
Do not.
Oh, I know.
I'm guilty of that.
I don't like when people show up and just like, oh, I didn't know this was gonna be. I'm like, I wrote it. I wrote a thing.
It's in the part.
And this is a thing where it's like I'm not type A, but when it comes to a party, it's like I put a lot of work into it, and in order to try and make it the best thing for everyone, I will be like, I'm writing things to just make everyone understand what this is. What, like, show up at this time if you want to do this. Show up. You can show up late. Whatever, blah blah. And sometimes people will be like, oh, I didn't know what we were doing. I'm like,
yeah,
please don't.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Another one is if you can bring 1 + 1. You cannot show up to a party just like, I brought a bunch of people. I'm like, don't, fuck you. Don't text. Also, don't text me like as it's going on. Like, cool if I swing by with 4 people. I'm like, what do you? No, I'm busy. I shouldn't be answering your text.
I do that too. No wonder I haven't been invited to Demi's parties. I break all of his rules.
Well, my problem also with my parties is generally I just fill the place. So when people are like, is it cool? Like, day of, like, if I bring 2 people, I'm like, honestly, no, there's not enough space. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I have a thing about people showing up with +1s without asking, especially when it's like the day of and they're just like, I thought it'd be fine. I'm like, you know it isn't, but you thought you could get away with it.
Yeah.
This is a very specific one, but it's only happened to me once. You cannot show up to a party with a dog without asking the host.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
crazy.
it's obvious, right?
Yeah.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
And yet,
What?
I think some people have small dogs and are just like, it's fine. I'm like,
No.
You gotta ask.
you
Okay, people are
gotta-
taking a lot of liberties with bringing dogs at restaurants all the
yes,
time. I'm
it's
sorry.
it's insane. And I love dogs, but I'm just sort of like, if you can't take the dog out separately, or like if they're like, well, I was going out and just felt like I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm like, you have to understand how a dog works, and the fact that it's like not everyone's gonna be okay with that, and you can't just do. It's not. If it's convenient for you, doesn't mean it's convenient for everyone.
Right, what if
Also-
they're allergic?
Yeah.
A party's not a time to be killing 2 birds.
No. And that's fully just them being like, I didn't want to leave the dog at home.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't think he's
Yeah.
good at home alone. I'm like, then don't come to the party. I'm sorry. It's like having a baby. If you brought your baby to the party without asking, I'd be like, that's crazy. You're a bad parent.
Right.
I'd enjoy it. And I'd be like, everyone's safe here with the baby. But I would just be like, you gotta ask somebody.
You gotta ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. PSA to the audience. Also, same rule applies to snakes. Please don't show up.
If
to my
someone showed up to a party with a snake,
They showed up to one of my little secret events with a python.
are
python.
they... That's is it like their thing is like, I'm the snake guy?
So it was
I
a
hope
girl.
so.
It was a girl. It was
Snake
when
guys, ungendered. Sorry. Women can be
Yeah,
snake
yeah.
guys.
It was when the stripper strikers, the NoHo union stripper strikers,
Yeah.
were like fighting for their right to unionize. So we did a party with a bunch of strippers who were performing on stage. One girl wanted to perform with a python. I would have vetoed that if I had the option. I have a huge snake phobia. Don't want a snake. This was back when I was doing shows in my backyard.
Oh my
So
God.
I was like,
What if it laid eggs?
She came in. Exactly. She came in and I started crying.
It's also like it's not like it's not like she'd be like, I didn't know someone would be afraid of the snake. It's like, come on,
Girl.
That's the appeal that people are like, what? That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, I brought this ghost.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes don't mind.
Dracula's coming. Like, come on. That's really insane.
Evil.
That's crazy. How big? Like a giant.
Giant.
Like a ball
Yeah,
python?
like she rented it for the night.
Oh, okay. Also, to spend money on a rental.
And then be like, I don't have to clear this with the person. That's
Yeah.
really wild.
Okay, so party foul, clear things first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just in general, I'm like, if you're gonna go to a party, ask people before you just do a thing. So I think
Exactly.
a lot of people show up to a party and just like, it's every party is just show up and have fun, and it's like, no, sometimes a party is like, I'm in a small apartment, I can't hold too many people,
Yeah.
or I wanted to see a couple of friends and not have to be a rager. And I think I just in general, I'm like, I think for me in most scenarios, it's like just ask or just consider the other person as much as you can.
Totally.
Yes.
But yeah.
Always safer to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever done at a party?
I was thinking about this too, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm crazy, particularly crazy at parties. I've been like accidentally inconsiderate. And the first thing that comes to mind, and it's like not even that big of a deal, but my friend had a piñata for his party one year, and as I was leaving, I was like a little drunk, and I grabbed the piñata head like I was gonna take it home, and I was like wearing it and everything. And his wife sort of was like, "Sorry, you cannot. I really wouldn't like for you to do that." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And just it's like that little thing of like, I feel like a child now.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
been
You get
like
scolded.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate getting in trouble.
I fucking hate it so much. And it just, I'm like, that's not even, there's got to be a worse story. I have a distinct memory of showing up to a party in college. And it was one of those scenarios where it's like, we showed up with a few people and it was a party I didn't know. And so immediately I go into like, I'm so sorry mode. And I'm just sort of like, we're not going to take up too much of your party. I'm sorry. We aren't going to drink your beer or anything. But We did. And I drank a lot of his beer, and I remember getting really drunk, and at the end of the night just feeling so guilty that, like, as the party was wrapping up, I just started cleaning. And I think that's what happens when I get drunk at a party and I feel guilty. I'm just sort of like, fuck, I'm probably making a fucking mess. I just gotta fuck. And it's like, he was just like, you don't have to clean up. I was like, no, but I want to. I'm sorry. I want to. I'm sorry.
And now he has to take care of that energy and be like, oh,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
You're like cleaning wrong.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
It's like, that
He's
is not soap.
Yeah.
But and it's funny now because when people are at my place and they're just like, I just want to help clean, I'm like, get out of here.
You're going to make it worse.
100%. And also I'm like, no, I want to clean because I need a thing to do where I don't talk to anyone.
Yes.
And I need you all to, like, when you leave, I'm just sort of like, don't talk to me. I'm getting zen.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
need your
Yes.
help cleaning up.
Yeah.
I like piling shit in the trash bag.
And it's like you don't know where shit goes. It's
Yeah.
like you're not.
Right.
I'm gonna have to tell you like
just
a
got
kid.
questions.
Exactly. They'll be like, where do I put it? I'm like, I know. You don't have to. You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times at parties where it'd be like, we think the cops are coming, so we all gotta like leave out of a window, and that always felt like we were like shitty little kids, where it's like we could like, there's probably an easier way, but we were just like, it's so fun to like
Go out
break
the
out of the
window.
window,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like just fucking wait and talk to someone.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you like go and hide in the woods. You're like, who?
yeah, exactly.
What? Y'all had woods?
Yeah.
It's like we had like bushes outside. You say hide in the woods, and I said yeah immediately, and then I was like, well, no.
Those Texas woods are really,
yeah,
really hidden.
Where the Whataburger hides.
One time in Georgia, we hid in the woods. It was college, and 10 of my friends got arrested that night. So the woods saved
God.
my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Hey.
Damn. Send a search party for you the next day, just so they can try and arrest you.
Yeah. I would love to hang out in the woods. It sounds fun.
Hanging out in the woods, I think the older you get, the more it's like, that's recreation. It's not scary as much anymore, especially during the day. You're like, I disagree.
Well, I just didn't know there was a point where it was scary. Like,
I think when you're a kid, the woods at night is like, this is murder town.
Yeah.
I think even now, I'm like, at night, I'm like, let's walk in pairs. This is a
bears.
dangerous. There's bears. And just if I ran across just a random stranger in the middle of the night, I'd be like, I don't know what you're doing out here. I don't like that. I'm doing
No.
something
you
normal.
guys
You're
don't
not.
watch too many movies.
I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, and movies are based on real life.
That's so true. Yeah, where do you think the ideas come from?
Yeah, Devon.
My parents are tree planters, so I spent a lot of time in the woods. Not so
Like, that's
scary.
home.
Do they plant
Yeah.
trees at night?
Not
Whoa.
so much at night. That's valid. That's
what I'm
valid.
saying.
And you got me. And you got me.
There's got to be some shitty thing I've done at a party, and I'm sure someone will see this and be like, I know what it was. Just remind me, but
Yeah, everyone DM in the comments what shitty things has
Yeah,
Demi
please.
does.
Yeah. That's sweet. The pinata one's sweet. You were just trying to play.
I fully just like sometimes you get so comfortable at a party and you just do something goofy and then someone immediately brings you down to earth and you're just like, oh fuck, sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
to. It wasn't even that bad.
One time I had a friend of mine who got drunk and wrestled. She wrestled the owner's dog. And, like,
What?
People were like, hey.
Oh.
What, like, was it? I assume it was like the dog was playing and she's like, that's crazy though. That's so funny. I know. Because
I
if
wish I
you're the
was
owner,
there.
you're like, I get where this is going, and the dog probably thinks it's a little fun, but I don't. You should never absolutely do that again.
Yeah.
Well, did she like sober up the next day and just go, "Oh fuck, oh my god," or was she like,
She's like, not again.
I think she was
not
like,
again.
why'd I do that?
yeah?
It's so funny.
She's like, I need you to know if 3 drinks in, I'm gonna try and wrestle your dog. It's
Yeah,
the thing
hide
that I
dogs.
do.
You better crate that dog.
Yeah, you better lock that dog up.
Wrestling used to be such a big part of my drunk experience in college. I was doing so much wrestling.
Really?
Because it would always end in a romantic.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very
Who
horny
wants
thing
to
to do.
wrestle?
Yeah.
If I'm wrestling with someone, it's like we're already sleeping together, and this is part of it.
Okay.
Nope. I'm Simba.
Okay. I don't like when you say okay. I'm like, no, you're learning too much about me. You're looking into what I'm saying. Don't do that.
Too late. I've already got it.
I
got you
see.
figured out.
You're like a therapist. Wrestling.
When did that start?
It's just been around. You know,
been
doesn't
around.
stop, doesn't begin.
I'm not wrestling enough.
I agree.
I think it could be. All right.
Well, you do a lot of arm wrestling, but you got to go full body. That's where you're like.
Is arm wrestling like your go? Is that a thing you do to flirt?
yeah.
Are you a good arm wrestler, or is it just an
Not
excuse
at all.
to touch?
Not at
Usually-
all. And
usually
some
bad.
men, I'm not strong, and some men will arm wrestle me like a man, and then I get hurt.
They think I gotta show off. She's trying to show, and it's like you're missing many cues.
Thank you.
And I say that as someone who's constantly missing cues. But I don't know. If someone's trying to arm wrestle me at a party, I'm like, what's that about?
Yeah.
Why?
Thank
What
you.
do you-
That's
Understand?
But the thing is also, I'm someone who people do things that I assume is flirty, and then it's just like, no, I'm just really comfortable around you. I'm like, don't. Okay.
All right, I don't need more friends.
Yeah, I'm honestly just like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
But it is nice. Still. Arm wrestling though. Huh. Do you have a go-to like flirt move at a party?
It used to be, do you want to do a shot? I've thankfully walked away from it. I've stepped that one back. Yeah. It used to be like, how drunk do you want to get?
Yeah, I want you loose.
Yeah.
Let's get loose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, mine, this one's still a little bit charming for men. I say, do you know what a howdy is?
And I don't know what to have. No.
A howdy is a half shot that you take typically with the bartender, but you could also do it with someone at the bar where you're trying to sober up at the night, so you just take half a shot. I was like, it's like a southern thing.
To sober up.
To sober up.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want to do a howdy with me? And then they're like, oh, it's like southern, it's charming. It's like,
Yeah, that is charming.
Okay.
But the half shot of it all, I'm just sort of like, I would be like, that's not going to work. But I'll do
hey,
it.
it works.
Whoa,
it works, Demi.
Oh, I'm sobered up.
Oh, what the hell?
Wait,
I'm ready
oh.
to drive.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel all right
We're
now.
really clear.
My other one is just going up to someone and being like, "You're the hottest person here." That
Yeah.
one's pretty
That
nothing
one
but net.
kills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. That's direct until they're like, no, what about him?
Hasn't happened yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it ever failed?
No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't take that though. Do you have any for me that I could
Oh,
use?
What are
sure.
yours? What are you doing? And then we can.
Yeah, let's hear.
What am I doing? Nothing, really.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm. First of all, I'm not good at flirting, but I'm also certainly not good at finding a way to talk to a woman at a party.
I find that hard to
yeah,
believe.
I
Yeah,
don't-
because you're.
Okay, here's the thing. People tell me that, and I'm always like,
You're really charming.
Sure, I agree with that, but I'm not good. It's like the match will burn once it's been lit, but I don't have the lighter. It's like, what's the? How do I start it?
I have the cigarettes. Not
Yeah,
the
I'm
lighter.
like, do you want to smoke? And like, I actually really don't like cigarettes. I'm like, fuck.
Okay, so you're talking to a girl. You approach a girl. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, hey, little mama.
Oh,
Okay. Oh.
Hey, little mama, time to start smoking tonight.
oh, huh.
Wow.
Hey, little mama, let's start smoking tonight.
Let's scrap that one. Let's try it.
Let's.
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
else? What else?
Hey, big mama.
Worse.
It's the little part, right?
Worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Okay, other way around. Hello, petite mama. No.
I don't know
Okay.
about the voice.
I think mama. I think we take
and-
mama out of
Okay,
there.
so these are two different notes.
Yeah.
You don't like mama. You don't like the voice.
Try merging.
Let's start with hey.
Hey. Different voice. Hey, big lady.
Or if we're like, that one works. Yeah.
That, you
Hey,
know,
big lady.
I think a hey big lady in that deep voice. That'll. Yeah.
Hey, big lady.
I mean,
What do I do? I'm even just trying to get in the mode of like what I don't know. A lot of times, so this is not a move. It's just genuinely a thing that I love doing. I'll show up to a party with like a baked good or something, and I feel like when people will be like, "Oh, where's this from?" and I'm like, "I made it." That's a good way to be like, "Great, now I'm talking to you." But very quickly, I just go, "Yeah, enjoy," and I just instinctively go like, "Leave them alone."
no.
There's something in my brain that goes, "Leave her alone," and that's where I
Oh.
fuck it up.
Yeah.
You gotta stop leaving him alone.
I gotta stop leaving them alone. But
Men are a little overcompensating and worried about inconveniencing or bothering women, and
sure.
it's
Yeah.
ultimately on the woman to tell you to go away.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
Just
what if
keep
I can
talking
read
about
her mind and say, I went away before you told me to? Pretty hot, huh?
Oh my god.
I would twist that a little and be like, I made this for you, because that's flirty and very sexy.
Whoa.
Like
Oh,
a
that
girl that
I
you just
like.
a girl that you just met, like, hey, I made this for
I
you.
made this for you. What's your name?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my.
Whoa.
Oh my god. That's good.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. And then
Alrighty.
she's like, oh my god.
And she's like, this tastes like shit. I was like, well, I made it for you, little mama.
Little mama.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
mama.
then throwing mama. Then.
Yeah, I made this for you, mama.
Mommy.
Yeah, I'm like, I say it too close to mommy. I made this for you, mommy. Hello, little mommy. I made this for you. You want some of my pie, little mommy?
Oh.
And
Thank you.
this is working? It's working.
Again, I think it kind of would. I think it's because same reason that women like magicians right now. They like a guy that's going to take a risk, because
Well, it
guys
would
are
be-
so
it would be
tepid and
unhinged.
scared.
It would be certainly unhinged.
Yeah.
Hey, little mommy, I made you a pie.
The way you said pie, I was like, you won me over with the drawn out pie.
Pie.
Yeah,
I made
then
you
I'm
a
like,
pie.
Yeah, that's actually working. Yeah.
Okay, and
I
now
don't know
let's
why.
say I'm wearing a big cowboy hat.
Yeah. Even better.
Same outfit.
Do you have
big
some of the
cowboy
snacks
hat.
up there?
Some what?
Some of the snacks that
Yeah,
you
you
made.
have the hat.
Whoa!
Oh, Devon. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm on
god.
fire.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little hat that's got little divots in it so I can put little snacks. It's like, hello, mommy, I made you this pie. And also, you want some tapas?
They don't call it 10 gallon for nothing.
That's right.
A
I got
pie,
snacks.
Then tapas is
Yeah.
wild.
I'm just here to feed her.
I got some plates in here too.
And then the second she turns around, I disappear. So she goes, who? What?
Ooh, in a cloud of smoke. So we
Yes.
add magic.
And then add magic. And then people are just sort of like, what? Demi has not been here. What are you talking about? It's like,
Demi has been here in 14 years.
14 years. He died this very night, serving pie to some beautiful little mama.
That's beautiful.
So that's my new trick. And,
Yeah.
and also the most evil thing
wow.
I've done. That's my
Wow.
party foul. Next time, by the time this comes out, it'll be like, so there was a time that I said, hey, little mama, to a stranger and gave her some pie.
I
And
can't
then
wait. I can't
accidentally
wait.
tipped my 10-gallon hat and spilled like 14 cups of salsa. It's just chips and salsa up there. Just fuck.
I made this for you.
Saying, hey, little mama, I made this for you, and then accidentally spilling a bunch of sauce on her. It's either a restraining order or the story we tell at the wedding.
So do you want to go out?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm so sorry. Do you want to go out with me? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. Have you been to the Museum of Jurassic
Is there any
Technology?
place, anything for me to clean?
Can I clean? Yeah, can I clean you up? Then she'd be like, so the plan was to say, hey, little mama, spill on me, and then wipe me down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid.
The Silver Lake
trying.
Lounge is like, we have to stop letting him in here.
You see me coming with the hat. It's like, no, stop, no.
It's not going to work.
The next little secret thing I'm going to show up to you is be like,
Oh my god.
you'll give my photo to the person at the door. Just be like, don't let him in with the hat.
Leave that hat at the door, please.
Leave the fucking hat.
No, I think you're going to clean house.
Yeah.
I really think the thing that men don't understand and they underestimate is that a woman knows if she is interested in you in like 15 seconds. It really doesn't matter what the first thing is that you say.
That's so true.
Like, she sees you coming. There's like energy. There's chemistry. Like, it so doesn't matter.
You know what's so funny is I've heard that from people, but I feel like in almost every person I've dated, that has not been true. And I'm just like, what's going on?
What do you mean?
So I'm dating someone right now who we met through line dancing, and she thought I was gay for like half of the time we knew each other. And then I started flirting with her, and she was like, what? And so now I'm like, you can't tell when I walk up. You're sort of like, what's this guy's deal? And that doesn't work for me. But also, it is like, I'm just sort of like, okay, then I don't know when you decide or how you feel about a person.
Well, it's very magician of you to be like,
Aha! I'm not gay.
Yeah.
The ultimate trick.
We should add that to your line. Hey, little mama.
Hey, little mama.
I'm not gay.
I
Hey,
made you
little
this.
mama, I'm not gay, and I made this for you.
Straight, by the way. Yeah. Just incorporate it.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I might just make that a shirt.
Hey, little
Hey, little
mama.
mama, I'm not gay. And I'm just like, I made this for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your name? Do you
Because
want
if
to go
you are
out?
making for women, that could also throw them off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop doing it.
Cover
I
all
like
your
bacon.
bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel like I'm learning so much.
I've learned a lot today.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I came here to teach.
Thanks.
Above all.
Well, what's the best party you've ever been to?
Best party I've ever been to. I do feel particularly like awesome anytime I get to throw a party of my own. A couple years ago, I feel like the first time I did like a big white elephant party, there was like 100 people in my living room, and I dressed up like Santa, which for me entailed wearing red overalls and then painting my hair white.
Nice.
Which didn't look like Santa, it just looked like a really old guy. But
Who's
then,
this old guy?
Yeah, he's like, who's this fucking? He's standing on the table, just like, everyone stop, everyone. Okay, who's number 84? But then also I was on mushrooms, so I was just very happy. And at the end, I made a joke about crowd surfing me, and they crowd surfed me around my living room. I was like, that's awesome. This is so fun.
Whoa.
Anytime I get to crowd surf, I'm like, that's a nice day.
I'm
But
not crowd surfing enough.
I've never.
No.
I love. Well, it's different for men. 'cause,
We might get a little.
Yeah, people get a little handsy. Things gonna fall out of your pockets. But I do. Crowd surfing is just anytime I get to crowd surf, I'm like, that's banner day for me. Another time I think about is at Edinburgh 2 years ago. A friend of mine was like, oh, I'm doing this like zine release party. You could do like a set if you wanted. And I was like, sure. It's like, or like, I don't know, play like DJ or something. I was like, DJ? Interesting. Could I make a bunch of mashups? And she was like, sure, if you wanted to, I guess. So I made like an hour-long like mix of just original mashups where it would be like, this one's real and good, and this one's extremely silly and stupid, and just sort of like keeping everyone on their toes. And a friend of mine got up on stage with me, and we just sort of danced through the whole thing, and it was just like the room getting packed and sweaty and people laughing and having a good time, and eventually crowd surfing. And I was like, this is exactly what a fucking party should be, and it was just so fun.
Well, we've got to start crowd surfing.
You gotta start crowd surfing. Wear jumpsuits so the fellas can't get too handsy.
Yep, Spanx.
Or a baton. Just be like, don't.
Oh, I like that. Bonk them.
Yeah, bonk them.
Bonk them.
Let them know.
That's a good idea.
Nope.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Have you? I know that you ask these questions of other people, but are you like? And my favorite party I've ever been to. Like, do you know the answers to this for you?
I think it has to be like when I was 21, my friend, I've talked about this before, but she had this house in Sunland and she was throwing a party every weekend, and it was like the same crowd of us, and we were like fresh out of college, and it was the same group every time. We did a themed party every weekend, and we felt like party gods.
I love a themed party. I think
Me too.
I know it's a thing of like people don't have houses as much, but I'm just like, I want people to throw more parties, and more parties that are just sort of like, this is just one because I had the idea for a party where we all blank.
Right, a party not for anything. It's just like we're doing a themed party, just to have a themed party.
Yeah. I wanted to throw a party where everyone comes with like a shirt that they've designed, and then it's like by the end of the night you have to like have traded shirts with someone. It's like sort of a bartering thing.
I love this.
Which is essentially just like a white elephant or a stock exchange thing, but I'm like, but I want you to wear the shirt. You have to be proud of the shirt in case you leave with just that shirt.
I love that idea.
And you know there's going to be like one shirt that everyone wants.
Oh, 100%. There's always going to be, it's like, fuck, yeah, I invited a really great artist, and everyone's like, yeah, that shirt rocks.
Yeah.
Or someone who just wrote like PP on a shirt in Sharpie, and it's like, no, that's fine.
Right. Well, that one, who knows?
Honestly, people would be like, I gotta get the PP shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta rock that PP shirt.
You know, everyone would like assign one random shirt as like, this is the best one that everyone wants.
PP shirt's great. The Hey Little Mama, I'm not gay shirt, it's fine. We don't need that.
Hey, by the way, I'm not gay, and I made this for you.
By the way, I'm not gay. I made this for you is crazy.
We gotta make that
first
shirt.
merch. Gotta make that
shirt. Yeah, merch.
Yeah.
Party God merch.
Beautiful. What's your party take?
I think a party take of mine is, do not show up exactly at the time that it says on the thing.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah,
I'm still sitting up.
exactly.
And that's not even like in a like a, you gotta show up a coolly late way, but it's just sort of like a, you will be the first person there. You will hang alone with the host for way too long because no one else will show up. And also it's like, things always run a little late, and so the host will still be like, I'm still kind of setting up, and it just feels like, well, if you show up right on time, unless it's like a thing where it's like a small intimate thing. If it's like I'm throwing a house party, I'm like 45 minutes to an hour. Some people are like 30 minutes, any more and you're late, and I'm like, that's really insane.
Hour.
Yeah, no,
But
absolutely.
in my head, it's an hour. You can show up when the party is in swing, but you also don't put the pressure on the host of like feeling like you are there way too early and they have to entertain you while still setting up.
Exactly. I did that once when I was really young. I went to a dinner party, so I thought it was like starting promptly at 7.
I would think I would with a dinner party too.
I showed up at 7, and then they were like still getting dressed, and I was like, I fucked up. And then like everyone else showed up 7:15. And I was like, fuck.
15 minutes is all I needed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 minutes is fine.
That's
I'm like,
fine, yeah.
That's when I'd be like, I'm gonna go get something from my car. Like, I'm gonna go to the corner. I'm like, I will create an excuse to leave immediately.
I should have done that.
Yeah, you're young.
I don't drive. Also,
that.
I had no car.
I'm gonna walk around the block.
I'm just gonna go walk around the block.
I saw a cool house. I'm gonna go find it.
I'm gonna go find it.
I feel like you should be able to do that. Like if you enter a thing too early, you can just be like, I just want an excuse to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have.
Other party take is you don't have to say bye. Which is that's not even a huge party take, but I'm just like, some people are like, I have to, like, it'd be so rude if you left without saying. I'm like, why?
No, takes the energy out of the party.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
And then it's like, oh fuck, people are leaving. As the host, I'm like, oh no, now everyone sees this person leaving. Everyone else is gonna leave.
Absolutely it gives people permission in a way where it's like, I guess probably I should head out too, and I'm like,
No.
which is fine. People can leave at their own discretion, but I am ultimately someone where I'm just like, leave when you want to. You don't have to say bye to me, unless it's like the kind of thing where it's like I went to the bathroom and I was talking to you and you just bounced. Something where it's like if I'm actively engaged in a conversation with you, don't whatever.
course.
You
Or if you
can
came together.
read it. But yeah.
Thinking about the time that I went on a date with a guy and he left me alone for like 45 minutes. Remember
When?
this? Yeah.
When?
It was
Okay.
the evil guy who like came into Lolo and hit on you.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
What was he doing for the 45 minutes?
Who knows?
That's so weird.
How late are you allowing someone to show up on a date?
I think as long as they're communicating, I'll give them a lot of
Yes,
leeway.
I
agree.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone recently said to me, like, someone came to a date and they were 20 minutes late. And in my head, I was like, am I too permissive? Then I'm like, that's all right.
Yeah, so you never know. Something can.
Yeah, traffic. As
That's
long
the
as they're
thing.
communicating.
If it's straight up just sort of like, hey, good to see you, and they don't address it, I'd be like, what?
yeah, that's
right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like, sorry, I'm running late. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes,
like, yeah.
But okay, say they say, sorry, I'm running late. That is the only text you get. How long do you give them before it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I think no more than 15 or 20 minutes because it should not.
Yeah.
It should also be like, hey, I'm running late. Here's my ETA.
Yes,
exactly.
Or like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm so
Communicate
sorry.
more.
Now I've hit traffic. Here's my new ETA. Like as long as there's some sort
Yeah,
of
sort of like a crazy thing has happened. I'll tell you when I get there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's just, sorry, I'm running late, 15 minutes late, nothing. I don't know. Gotta.
Like, you kind of didn't want to do this.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But it's like I am always like, and I can't predict when I'm gonna arrive. I'm not an oracle. I don't know when I'm
Can't see
gonna
the
get there. But I will be really. I'll let you know that I respect you and that I want to keep you
Yes,
updated.
yeah.
I'm not a magician. Have
Okay.
you guys ever been really late for a date?
I don't think so. I think it's been like a thing where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and I'll be there, and it's like, well, I'm 5 minutes late, but I don't. And maybe I don't think I've ever been, because at a certain point I would just be like, we gotta cancel it. Like I would just feel insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one time I was supposed to go on a date with a guy from Game of Thrones. And then he suggested a bar near his house. And I was like, how about this bar instead? Ghosted. I could have had it
He
all.
wanted to show you his billboard. He was like, there's this part of my house that's right across the street from the billboard that I'm
You're
on.
right. Damn. I'll tell you guys off mic which.
Crazy that he ghosted you when you just suggested a different location.
I think he was just trying to do a one-stop shop
Yeah.
back to his apartment.
Sure.
That's like, oh, the bar next to my house.
Yeah.
No reason, but
And I was like,
It's funny because sometimes I've done that, and it is the bar next, like closest to my house, but it is still like a 20-minute walk.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if I was like, let's go back to my place, I'm like, let's walk back. I'm like, I walked here. Let's go for a long walk now.
yeah,
One time I went on a date with someone who was like, I'm dog sitting, and I was like, oh no, it was the other way around. I was dog sitting, and we were at that bar, and I was like, we should go get the dog and take him for a walk. It's like we walked 20 minutes back to my place, and then walked back to the bar, and then walked back to my place, and I was like, it really wasn't an excuse to get her. I was just sort of like, that'd be more fun than just sitting here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will show up a little early to a date just to sit at the bar and do a crossword.
Oh.
And it's not a move, but
yeah,
it
that
does.
seems very
That seems like a
performative.
move.
Yeah.
The thing is, I do a lot. Like I bring a crossword book almost everywhere, and people think it feels performative, and it's mostly just me being like, or I'll just be on my phone for half an hour.
Yeah.
And it's not intentionally a move, but it is a very easy way for them to get here, and then now we're both doing a crossword. I'm like, great, not intentional,
That's
but
cute.
That's
like
cute.
it.
Little
and
game.
honestly, sometimes if you could tell something might be a move, it still works. Like it's still sexy
Sure.
for a man to be
Oh, I'd be like,
reading or doing the crossword.
I think it's sexy for a man to be doing the crossword.
it is. Well, one time I was seeing this older gentleman, and we did crosswords in the morning from the newspaper, and I was like, what a beautiful little life I live.
That is really
How
nice.
beautiful for him to hear you call him older gentleman. The way that you just said it, my nuts as a man would shrivel up. And
I think he'd have to be like, well, I am.
He was bald.
Which doesn't necessarily come with age, but I see it now.
an older gentleman.
Yeah.
It's like 8 years older than me.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Then he's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's how you think of me?
Yeah.
Well, it was the
That's
bald.
the
The
main-
bald head really threw me off.
And that's fine.
And that's fine.
Thanks.
Are you going out with older women? I know you're dating someone right now, but
Yeah. I'm not actively going out with one, but I am like, I have dated older women, and I'm always like, great.
great.
Love it.
how much?
Most of the women I've dated have been older than me.
Hell yeah.
You're like, hey, old mama.
Hey, old mama.
Hey, little mama. There's no like cutoff thing. I think I dated someone who was 14, 15 years older than me, and I was like,
Nice.
perfectly fine.
That's great.
I think there's a sort of like joy in dating someone who's like, I know what I want, and it just feels like that happens so much more when they're older, especially when it's just. I think it's not necessarily not a thing when you date someone who's younger than you or your same age, but it does feel so much more like they're like, I know what I want, and I've chosen you, and it's like that. Those two things are hot.
Yeah.
One of us
Yeah.
has to be confident,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
is I think part of the reason that I like a clown. I'm like, you are confident.
Devoid of shame.
Certainly
Completely devoid of shame, and that's what led you to me. But yeah,
You feel like you're in good hands.
yes,
Definitely.
Actually, I think though that's probably more your experience as a man dating an older woman. I would feel like I'm in good hands. When I've dated older men, I feel like especially ones who haven't been married or have kids. It's like your Peter Pan zones. Like you're like, I'm in pretty bad hands actually.
Who
I'm
wants
probably
a younger woman?
I'm probably in more reckless hands than just dating a guy my age.
I
Totally.
always do think that about like when men want a younger woman. There's the whole of like, what do you talk about? What are you guys hanging out?
You talk about them.
And are you embarrassed to introduce me to your friends?
That's
like,
yeah. I'm like,
Right.
aren't you like a little like?
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you talk about the guy you're dating. That's what you talk about.
And I
He's
feel
got-
like I'd also probably feel the same if I was ever seriously dating an older woman, where I'm like, you probably don't want to bring me around to your friends or whatnot. But I'm also just sort of like,
I don't
I'm
know, for an
fine.
older woman though, I would feel like it's cool. Like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I got this young smoke show. Like,
yeah,
the guy I'm seeing is a year younger than me, and I'm even like, okay,
little baby,
little baby.
Yeah.
I hit him with the move.
Which
one?
The hot or the?
Hey, Mama?
Yes. Hey, little baby, I made this for you. Did you meet him at a party by saying you're the hottest person here?
The hinge.
That is kind of, Hinge is like a party where everyone's invited, and also you're like, I don't think half of you guys should leave the party.
Yeah.
But it's always a nice thing to hear a Hinge success story.
I had to sift.
You gotta sift.
Gotta
Which is
sift.
why I at a certain point I was like, I'm off the apps because I never feel good on them, and I also just, you feel like you've gotten through and you're like, I found somebody, and then you're like, this, you don't seem like you're in on this, you're just sort of wanting the dopamine, the swipe, and I'm like, I'm not putting in work for this anymore.
No.
Yeah, it's mostly pretty bad. It's also like all the guys that like will heart my profile. I'm like, in what world? Like, come on,
Well,
be
sure.
real.
The
Like,
DMs I
don't make
get-
me sift through this. Don't make me have to say no to you.
Well, I think it's the thing of like, well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And
Yeah.
that's fair, and it's an easy, it's easy for them to just.
In their defense, you went out with a guy whose face you couldn't see.
Thank you.
So you can't be like, in what world? It's
Thank
like, well,
you.
one world.
And that's fair.
You're like, that face would look really good with a bag over it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe if I didn't know you were hot, I would have given you a lot of my time.
Yeah, that's fair. I swipe yes on like one man a year. I'm like so
Yeah.
picky. Yeah.
I'll like swipe on them, and then if their chat is bad, I'm like,
That's another thing. It's like, you can be extremely beautiful, but if I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, I'm sure like, then what are we going to do here?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Gotta be funny, gotta be interesting.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, I matched with someone this week, and I was like, it's one of those, like, you're on the fence, like, I don't know if your profile is funny enough, and then it's like,
Wait, I want to see.
no, shit, I'm already not interested because he wasn't funny enough. I
Oh.
gave him, like, 5 beats to be funny, and he still, so it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ghost.
How'd you meet your current girl?
Line dancing.
Oh, right. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Silly.
That is silly. I like that.
Which is funny because I'm like, I mostly go line dancing at like queer line dancing clubs, so it's just like I'm not gonna meet anyone here because everyone's just sort of like, I thought you were gay. I'm like, yeah, that makes
That's
sense,
fair, yeah.
and that's fine. I'm not leaving. I like it here more than I like the straight bars where I'm worried about getting hate crimed. But yeah, it was sweet. She's a sweet little lady.
Yeah. You tricked her.
I-
She had her guard down.
Yeah,
She thought she was
I-
a queer space.
I did
All right.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, where Adam Sandler gets close to Jessica Biel. Insane reference for me.
No, please.
So
Please.
basically,
Well, I'm surprised she wasn't gay too. There's a lot of I've been. It's
I
a
also
gay
just like
central.
how I found the one straight person here.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's beautiful.
ain't
That's
it?
beautiful.
Well, I feel
It
like
is.
we've gone pretty long.
Yeah.
So do we wrap it?
Well, just have fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything to plug?
I'm doing a new hour-long show, which I am not doing in LA yet, so I don't know why I'm plugging it, but it's called Demi Adejuyigbe Sells Out. I basically wrote a bunch of songs and a bunch of little comedy bits, and I'm performing them. I'm doing it in Edinburgh this year. Gonna go see some old clowns and tell them to stay away from me.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Dish out the restraining orders.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I want to get like a band together to perform the songs at like a show when I'm back in LA in like September or October. So,
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, cool.
yeah.
Yay. Oh my god, should we give him a checkout score?
Yeah, let's do our checkout score.
God, please, I need this. I need to be good. Fuck.
I think I feel good with 10. I think you're a party got 10. I think I like control in a party. I like the, you're hosting.
Even what he's doing now, you like this? You're okay with that?
with the
Hello, mama.
yeah, that.
Hey, mama.
Well, maybe a 9.
Get back in your chair.
Get back. Sit back. But no, I think you're a party got 10.
Well, thank you. I'll
You're
take it.
welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 10 as well. Why am I 10? Well, first of all, I owe you a big apology because I think that you got robbed at the Little Secret karaoke.
Oh, I know.
Hey, and look, we all agree. But
You were
No, I'm kidding.
robbed.
I'm
You
totally kidding.
you did a great performance.
You know what's funny is I was like, I'll just pop it. I was double parked the entire time. It's like, I'm first. I'll pop in. I'll sing it and I'll leave.
Demi.
And then someone was like, yeah. And then we give out a prize at the end or an award. And I was like, okay, I
have
guess
to
I'll.
stay now.
I would feel rude if it was like he's left early. So I was like, I'll just stick around. And I just kept being like, I should move my car. I should check on my car. But then I was like, just too big of a crowd. And then when you announced the winner, I was like, that's fine. I gotta move my car. So
Ticket?
no.
Nice.
That's the thing about, and look, here's another party tip. They're not going to ticket you after 8. As long as it's before, like, the morning,
Okay.
they're not going to ticket you after 8.
All
Yeah.
right.
And if you get a ticket, you can use that in your defense.
Yeah.
Hey,
I heard on a podcast that
Yeah.
they said they weren't going to ticket
Actually,
me after
Yeah.
8.
have you seen this?
and clip that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, mama. I'm not gay. Please don't give me a ticket.
You have to let us know how this goes. I want
Your
a
Honor.
front. I want a front face like, "Hey, party gods, I tried this out." And
Check this
Yeah.
out. I am banned from the entire city of Edinburgh.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's rough. But
Okay, well, Demi, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
yeah, this
You're
is
a
so much
legend.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys, party on!
Party on. Yay.
Yay!
Thank you guys so much for listening to Party God.
Woo.
You can find us everywhere at Party God Pod.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to tell your friends about the Party God girls, and you can follow us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
And please make sure to rate us 5 stars because we love stars.
Yeah, we want all 5 of them.
Yeah.
And say some nice things about us. And don't forget, we're on Patreon. We have shit on there as well.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Woo!